Hi Aquarius, this is your forecast for February 2021. If you are a Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising, and if you don't know your rising sign, you can go to my description box. I have instructions on how to find that. So let's take a look at what's going to be happening in February 2021 for you, Aquarius. All eyes are on you this year. Hang on. So we're going to be looking at where you're going to be entering the month, what's going on for work, school, and career, whatever you do in your daily 9-to-5 world, what's going on in love for you for the month of February 2021, what's going on for relationships, and what are you leaving the month, what energy are you leaving the month in? So let's take a look. We've got the Knight of Swords. We've got the Six of Swords. We've got the Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Seven of Swords. A lot of research, honestly. There's a lot going on here when it comes to your mind, of course, and you are an intellectual air sign. That is, so it's definitely going to be a fact that you're interested in some kind of information, some kind of facts, some kind of studies of some sort. You might be kind of in an argumentative sort of philosophical debating kind of mood with this card here. This Knight of Swords is usually rushing in. He's got something to say and he's going to say it. Sometimes he says it and it doesn't come out right the first time. So, you know, for some of you, if you're coming out of this energy where you might have had some kind of slip up with your words or your communication, it's possible you might be dealing with the repercussions of that. I don't think that this energy is really going to change, though, because you're also in the Seven of Swords here. So if anything, you're still thinking and acting the way that you are. However, you could be holding your tongue and just kind of thinking and doing things on the shadow side of things. Like, you're not showing people, you're not going to be upfront with people on what you're doing, thinking, or saying towards the end. So it's kind of like you're getting a little bit more secretive throughout the month for some kind of reason here. Interesting. So something to note is, of course, you've got the Aquarius parade going through your first house. If you are an Aquarius rising, or, you know, going through your sign. And for those of you, what do I have here? Yeah. You also have Mars and Taurus going through your fourth house. So these are some things that are going to be showing up throughout your month. Mars going through your fourth house might indicate that you could be having a little bit of maybe some bad luck when it comes to, you know, your inner world, your home life, your family life. Mars can either show motivation or drive, but it also is a malefic planet, so it can cause trouble and challenges in certain places. So it really depends on your individual chart, but one of those themes is going to be coming up when it comes to your home, your inner world, your home life, your culture, things like that. So what else do I see here for work, career, and school? I'm seeing the Six of Swords. I'm kind of seeing you needing some kind of rest here with the Six of Swords. A situation in your work, career, or education has gotten kind of problematic. It's become troublesome for you. So there may be, okay, I see here. So okay, there's a couple things that I could see with this when it comes to work. You might be honestly trying to, you're going to be wanting to relax mentally, I want to say. I'm seeing there be interactions and social interactions at work, but they're not productive. And I feel like with the Six of Swords, it's kind of showing that you're kind of slacking off a little bit. You're not buckled down exactly. You might be getting a little lazy and a little loose with your work, perhaps. Maybe you're not paying full attention to things. That's another possibility. Can I clarify these? One more card, please. Yeah. So yeah, it's somewhere within this establishment. You might be honestly, it could be some kind of oppressive work situation where your higher ups, your bosses, the old stuffy people in your office might be causing a lot of problems. or old stuffy people at your college or whatever might be causing a lot of issues, wanting to maintain order, maintain the legacy of whatever. And I think that you're honestly just not going to be interested in that. I don't think you usually are interested in that anyway. I think that you are probably somebody who likes to think outside the box, and maybe this is why you're feeling kind of combative. It's like people might be fighting against your ideas, fighting against your personality, and that would be something that I could see happening, seeing as you've got Saturn going through your first house, which is your identity. So you may be feeling like there's some restrictions when it comes to that. You may have to make some changes in that area. It's going to be a long haul for you though. So this energy is going to be around for quite a while, a couple years maybe, off and on. It'll ebb and flow basically. But, this might be that time frame since it's rather fresh that these planets got in there. So maybe this is kind of, setting the stage for some trials that you'll be going through in learning to be comfortable with yourself, expressing yourself, but also expressing yourself in a way that is, it's going to be a challenge regardless. It's intended for you to grow. So that's something that I'm seeing here. But I'm seeing a lot of playtime and a lot of flipping the bird to your boss. So just, try to not be so rebellious there. So for love, I see the Queen of Wands. This could be you. This could be somebody else coming into your world right now. This is a very charismatic and maybe a little dramatic type of person. She's very beautiful. She's a creator. She's an artist. She might be a little athletic because I think that those wands do give people that energy to go, go, go. So this might be somebody that you'll be meeting. And if not, it could be you. And whatever it is, it's like this is an energy of passion, though, whoever it is. There's an energy about it that is desire. So can we clarify the Queen of Wands? I have so many here. Queen of Swords. Interesting. I didn't want to take all of them, but I kind of wanted to. Yeah, so we've got another person here. So this could be you. This could, again, be another person. Genders are irrelevant in this because it's a general reading. I'm reading for a lot of different situations. So you'll have to kind of decide what means what here. But it does look like we have a very proud Leo person and a very proud Libra person. There is a nice sort of common ground here with creative people. So this could be you in a creative energy, or somebody who's just very beautiful is coming into your life, or handsome. We also have the Strength card. I don't get the sense that this is I don't think this is the person that's abstaining. We'll just say that. This looks like the energy of somebody who is really maybe dipping into their animalistic desires a little bit. Can we clarify the Strength card? Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, for some of you, I wonder if there's more than one person. like 3 people maybe. Looking pretty good for Aquarius, I gotta say. There's a lot of women here. Now, for some of you, this may indicate that somebody could be gossiping about you. You may be getting kind of annoyed, actually, for some of you. If this is something that happens to you, tends to happen, the Queen of Wands can be a gossip. Unfortunately, and when there's a lot of, and it's sexist, but in tarot, if there's a lot of women showing up, it can kind of mean that people are talking about you. So there could be some gossip going around about your personal life, your activities, your love life. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's really weird. People are gonna kind of be sizing you up a little bit, or you're gonna be sizing up other people. It does look like a little tumultuous for you, though. Can I take some more cards to describe what's happening for love? Older woman. dealings or relationship with an older woman. So there might be some catty older women here. You might be an older woman. Let's see. A meeting with a stranger could be important. And then we have Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. It could be a number of things, but I think there's something going on with other women, older women too, because we have 3 queens. Those are usually older women. So there's some focus on older women. Either you're going to be meeting a ton of older women, or you're going to be, you know, kind of like, I feel like your love life is going to be discussed by older women personally. And it's going to be their lighthearted, carefree time. I think that's kind of annoying, to be honest. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So, you know, maybe you meet somebody and you have an audience, and then suddenly everybody's gossiping about something. It's sort of ridiculous, honestly. Any more information? Because this is an interesting one. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Well, for some of you, maybe there is a pregnancy involved. For those of you that are taken, you might have family members gossiping about your marriage or gossiping about your pregnancy, or there are a bunch of people gossiping about your relationship with somebody else that you might have just started. People might have some very judgmental attitudes about who you're seeing. That's another thing as well. I'll leave it at that, though, because I don't want to get too detailed here, but I'll move on to relationships with your friends and family. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. So friends and family, this could be something just suddenly changing. It could be, it's hard to tell with the Wheel of Fortune without a clarifier. So let's see. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. I got the Knight of Swords, or King of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. So this could be you. This is representing Aquarius here. So I think that you might be coming into something good here, maybe. You might be getting some money, or maybe if it's not money, you could be getting some kind of physical security, or a lot of some kind of valued thing here. It's kind of vague here, to be honest, because this one, I mean, what else can you save up besides money to create this security? There's discipline here in this as well. So maybe there's a physical aspect of like physical discipline here. Maybe you're going to be disciplining yourself in regards to a friend or a family. Maybe you go to the gym with somebody. Let's see. I don't know what this is. Can we please clarify? Aquarius, your reading's complicated today. Okay. Problem solving with somebody else. There is something to gain from this, though. It looks like there could be some petty disputes between family or friends, but nothing that you're going to write home about. It's something that's, like I said, pretty petty. Just people getting under each other's skin. And you, I think, might have the discipline to hold your tongue and not say anything too crazy. When I see this King of Swords, I feel like this is you choosing not to say what it is you really want to say, which honestly kind of shows me that maybe this is where this is coming from. You might be trying to hold your tongue on a situation that could be rather delicate or charged, and you're just not going to deal with it. You're going to just keep your thoughts to yourself here, even though you really want to give people a piece of your mind. Any details on the relationships? Pay attention to your finances and secret admirer. You know, some of you might have a situation with someone, you know, one of you gets a gift, one of you gets money from somebody else, perhaps. Fortune smiles on one person and maybe someone else is not so, someone else might not be so, what's the word? They're not happy for you. I think that might be it. Or you might not be happy for somebody else. Sometimes this stuff is you doing it. That's okay. That's what life is. Sometimes we do weird stuff and we're not always in the right. But that could be just saying that, you know, you might see something from a point of view where you're like, well, that person absolutely doesn't deserve that. And, you know, you might want to say something about it, but you're holding your tongue. For some of you, maybe you're kind of looking to take advantage of this situation as well with the Seven of Swords. You're sneaking on out of February, maybe with somebody else's money. Who knows? You'll have to let me know if this is true or not. I do like to hear whether or not these things come true. So please subscribe and tell me. Clarify Seven of Swords. Okay. I think that most cases, this is you avoiding telling people what you think. So we can rule out, grand theft or larceny or whatever from February for you. So let's take some advice cards for February 2021 for Aquarius. Hello, I just dropped some stuff. Hang on. Advice for Aquarius, February 2021. We've got Six of Wands. If you think you deserve something, you need to speak up. That's what we're seeing here. Yep. You need to make it known how you see things. And if you're not willing to speak up, you need to at least try to see it from another person's perspective, and try to be happy for someone else if it's not about you. This is also telling you that you need to take some time out and think about some things before you proceed forward. This does talk about pulling your own weight, though, or finding someone who does pull their own weight. So you may be looking at some issues regarding in uneven work distribution. One more card, please, for advice. And Eight of Wands. So honestly, I think it's saying that you can get out of a certain issue here. If you're stuck in some kind of situation, you need to make yourself known. You need to be confident in yourself and say, hey, this is what I stand for. This is who I am. You're going to have to deal. And this way you can actually free things up, because this Eight of Wands is saying that you'll be able to go from stagnancy to movement. But when this does happen, you have to be prepared to take that committed direction, because once this starts, if you have to make a decision, once this starts, it will not stop. You have to make sure that you have everything planned out ahead of time. If you have any big decisions to make this month, you need to make sure that you realize that you can't put that genie back in the bottle once it's out, okay? So I want to thank you for watching, Aquarius. If you like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you want a private reading with me, unique to you and your situation, you can find me on Etsy. My link is in the description box below. And I want to thank you for watching. Bye now.